Hi guys, my name's Adelaide and welcome to Adelaide Stitches. This is my YouTube channel where I talk about cross stitch. Today is Thursday, it is after 2 and I have to go pick up my kids soon, but I haven't been on for quite a while and I did speak quite a bit this year about doing Space September with my cross stitch, and I thought I would like to come on and talk about that and talk about some projects that I would like to start and stitch on and just have, you know, a little bit of a catch up and chat about plans. Thank you everyone for your well wishes this month. I have really appreciated it. I can't believe, I think it's been almost a month since I made a video, so it has been a while, but I'm hoping, as you can see, it's quite nice and light now. It's a lovely sunny day. We've got a bit of warmer weather here in Australia. Spring is coming in just a few days, so I'm hoping for much better health for everyone soon. I feel like it just got darker as soon as I said that. The sun went behind a cloud, but anyway, it'll come back out soon. Okay, so Space September, let's talk about that. I am planning in September to stitch a whole lot of space projects. This started in May with Mermaid, which my daughter was very excited about, but my son was less so, my eldest. And he said, well, if you're doing Mermaid, you really need to do Space September. And I'm like, oh, Space September, really? Would I like to do that? And then it caught on. I mentioned it on my channel and people were like, oh yes, we'd love to stitch space too. And then I looked at patterns and I showed them to my son and he was excited, and so now it's a thing. So my plan is to do daily videos for the first 14 days of September where we stitch and talk about space. I will have a main project, and my main project will be Wonders of the Hubble Space Telescope by Gecko Designs. So I'll put a picture of that one up. And this is the project that I will be stitching on every day. Now usually I like to kind of have a goal and aim to finish it. But this one's a bit of a beast, and I don't think I realized how big it was until I got it into Pattern Keeper, and it is 19,772 stitches, and I went, ooh, I've committed myself a bit there, haven't I? So it's 158 by 199, and those stitches, they're only the full crosses, so it's got quite a bit of back stitch too, so it might even be 20,000 stitches. And I don't think I'm going to get that done in a month. So I have two ideas. One I aim for 25%, one I aim for 50%. And you know what? I am going to wait and see. This is the beautiful fabric I'm looking at stitching it on. It's a bit light. I might need my board. There we go. Isn't that gorgeous? This is Writing on Walls. It is by Colour Cascades, who's a Western Australia dyer. And yeah, that mid-grey. But it's also got a blue tone too. I hope it kind of captures on camera and a bit of modelling. So I'm excited about that. And I think I have a printout too. It's a pretty good match because you don't want your fabric too light because you want everything to stand out on it, but then you also don't want it too dark because you want that black to appear as well. So I feel like this is a happy medium. Now, the reason why I'm not committing to a goal like 50% is because I don't know how fast I stitch on it. Usually I stitch in hand and it's a light coloured fabric and I can whiz along and I'm confident and happy and lots of cross stitch gets done. But because this is kind of a mid-tone veering towards a dark fabric and I will be doing most of my stitching at night, I am not sure I will be able to stitch this in hand. I might be putting it in a frame and stretching it out so I can see the holes, and that would slow me down. So if that's the case, then I'll probably go for 25% by the end of the month, and I think I worked that out to be 100 and actually I wrote it down, that's helpful, 170 stitches a night, while if I went 50% it would be 340 stitches every night in September. So we'll see. I'm really excited to start this. I'm going to start this in the middle. So here's my printout again. So we'll be with that Hubble Telescope. I'm not gonna have that much margin on this. I mean, since I framed myself, I'm not that worried. I think I calculated it at 1.25 inches. So I am pushing it, but yeah, I love the color. It's kind of the best match I've got in my stash. So that's what I'm gonna go with. Oh, and it's 28 count even weave. Hopefully I said that before. So that is my main project that I'll be working on each day and getting some progress on. And then, like my other daily stitching, I was going to say seasons, but series, I guess series is a good word. I will also have a wheel and I'll be spinning projects each day, all space related. So let's get to some fun things. I am getting out a few books too, which is nice because you know when you have books in your stash and you feel guilty that you haven't used them? Well, now is my chance. So the first one is out of this book. This is Cross Stitch Happy Days, and I'm gonna do my best pronunciation, I apologize. Kyoko Maruka, I think it says, but the designer we know is Gera, published this book, and this is the one I'm looking at doing. Isn't it space? Isn't it perfect? This is called Watcher of the Skies, and as you see, they finished it as a box top. I'm not sure I will finish it that way, but yeah, it's really nice, isn't it? It is 135 by 90 design size. I don't have a stitch count for this because I'm stitching it from the book, but I do have, which I was quite excited about, the matching fabric. So, well, the called for fabric. So the one they used was 28 count linen, blue spruce by Zweigart, and I've actually got some of this left because I bought a fat quarter for my Ode to Autumn by Tiny Modernist. So yeah, I was excited. I've measured it. I should have enough. So yeah, that is my first space project going on my wheel. Then the next one is another book. So I was getting my books out, being like, oh, how can I use these? And this is by Max Pigeon, and this is Cross Stitch in the Forest. Isn't it a beautiful book? I know it's definitely done the rounds of Flosstube this year, but I haven't stitched anything from it yet. So I am looking at stitching Aurora because that's pretty space related, and yeah, I do really like the purples, but I have to admit, as soon as I read in the description, I usually depict Auroras in shades of teal or jade green. I went, oh, should I change the colors? I'm not sure yet. My daughter really likes the purples too, and it only uses 6 colors in it, and you keep the white the same, so it'd be 5 shades, wouldn't it? So I will have to think about that. Now this one is 80 by 80, so not that big, and it's stitched on 14 count black Aida. I have a black fabric. Oh, here it is, and I think it's called Monica, this one. It's a black even weave. It's not Zweigart. And I have used it before. Actually, that's in it, my Stitching of the Housewives Ride a Bike series one. So I can stitch on it, but I don't love it. But anyway, it'll do the job. I have enough. This is what I have left. It needs a really good iron. 28 count Monica even weave, this one's called. So I think it'll look really effective with the DMC with that one. So that is 2 projects for my wheel. And then, what's next? Oh, a full coverage. So I have bought my first full coverage pattern from Artecy. I've never bought from them before. And this is called New Solar System. So I'll pop a picture of it up. Isn't that wow? Like, I saw it, went wow. My son saw it, went wow. My husband saw it and went, oh, look at that. That's amazing. So I actually bought this at the end of July in one of their sales. And it is not that big, which I like too. So it is full coverage. It's 300 by 208. And when I put into Pattern Keeper, it says it's 62,400 stitches. So this is definitely going to be one of my smallest full coverages. I was looking at my fabric and I have this piece of 25 count easy grit fabric. So I will do it on this, probably 2/110. And this works out to have about a 2-inch border all the way around. I'm pleased with that. And as you can see, this is one of those pieces I cut up from Rose Library when I decided I did not like how big it was on this fabric. So it is getting reused. Because my border is 2 inches, I shouldn't even have to unpick that. So that's quite nice as well. But no, excited about that. And I will just be using the DMC. 2/1 tent will be my plan for that. So ooh, another full coverage new stuff. And then my 4th project will be a Barbara Anna design. And I've never stitched Barbara Anna before. And this is her. She is beautiful. She's actually part of a pair. She's the second one, but I just loved her so much. I want to stitch her first. She is called Cosmic Dreams too. And isn't she beautiful? I just love her. And actually, it's funny, I looked at them and I thought, oh, they're little aliens. Maybe I'll stitch stars instead because they could look quite cute. And then my husband's like, Space Invaders, that's so cool. So I went, oh, I might be stitching them. But oh, doesn't she look serene? And how beautiful is her galaxy hair? Yeah, incredible. Excited about her. Now, I have 2 choices on what to stitch her on. I have just the plain navy Zweigart 28 count even weave, and I'm pretty sure that's what she was stitched on. So I feel like that's the safe option. I do have this beautiful linen though. Oh, look at that modeling. Just gorgeous. This is Blueberry Pie by Colour Cascades Fabrics. Oh, look at that. It is just stunning, which I could use too, but I'd only be using half of it. So I did wonder, should I wait for the perfect piece to come along where I can use all of it? Food for thought. I'll have to think about that. But yes, 2 lovely options. Now, with the Barbara Anna design, I did buy it from Creative Poppy. I've never done that before. And it is a password protected file. Now, I can't get it into Pattern Keeper because it said it won't recognize the grid, and I can't get it into Markup because of the password protection. It won't let me go in and put the password in. So that is a shame. I have had it printed in colour, and I will just be stitching it from the colour pattern. And it is a really lovely colour pattern. Like when I printed it, I went, oh good, it's nice and big. The symbols are really clear. It will be quite nice to stitch. But yes, I will just let you know about that. I've never had password protected PDF files before. So that must be something they do. Okay, and then the next one. Oh, this is a really cute one. This is Mini Solar Systems by Cloud Factory. So I'll put a picture of that up. Thank you for telling me about Cloud Factory. Everyone, I really appreciate it. I wasn't aware of them before, so they have some really nice patterns. They're a dangerous company to find out about, but I love this. My son loves this. I think this actually might be his favorite out of all of them. Like, it's just so cute. It's going to look so good in his room. And I am actually going to stitch this in the navy Zweigart fabric. Oh, actually, this is one I put in my stash that I UFO'd. I think that was the start of Emma Condon. What was it called? Magic? Believe in Magic? Her Halloween one. And I thought, oh, I'm not going to finish that at the moment. So yes, I could. It's just a small strip. It's a funny size, this one. It's 179 by 25. So you just don't need much. So I could just kind of cut the top off it and stitch it along there. But then I also found I have another piece of this fabric that I could work out too. So yes, that's what I'm thinking for that one because it's so long and thin, and that'd be really cute. That's just with the DMC. Now, I have got that one into Pattern Keeper. Somehow I've got it into Pattern Keeper twice. Don't ask me how. But I'm just going to stitch it once. And it has come to 1,530 stitches. So yeah, it's not much. I might actually get that one finished this month. That would be nice, wouldn't it, to have at least one done and put up on his wall? That would be exciting. Okay, now my next one, number 6, is a tiny bit of a cheat, but you know, it's very, very space related name. It is called Aurora Shooting Star Smalls, and it is a Carolyn Manning's design. So I'll pop a picture of that one up. And oh, isn't it gorgeous? I mean, my biggest problem with this one is which one do I do first? Because I will be doing the 4 separately, and I'm thinking at the moment making them into little pillows. They'd just be so cute. Now, they are 83 by 83 each one. So each one is 6,889 stitches, which is a chunk, but they look really fun. I think it'll be really, really nice to stitch. I was looking at fabric to stitch them on, and I didn't really have any Aida at the moment. But then I was also thinking about when I finish them as pillows, will I have a little bit of fabric around the side or not? So if I do, I didn't want to start white because I felt amidst those really strong, beautiful greens, blues, DMC colours, it would be too much. So I thought maybe this. Now this is, it's not my favourite, it's 28 count permanent pearl grey linen. I have another bit of it too somewhere. Knocking stuff down. Very organised here. Here we go, I started something on it. So yes, I have quite a bit of it, so I have enough to do the 4 on it. And I just thought it is a lot stiffer than I like. I mean, you can see how much body it has, but looking at that, that might be something, because they're so geometric, the designs, that I actually put in a frame and stitch and would be quite relaxing. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking at the moment. And because it's this lovely kind of pearl grey colour, I do really like the colour of it, not a white. Let's see, these are my notes. There you go. It really is a grey as compared to the white. I thought that could look quite nice if there is some fabric showing around the greens and blues. So yeah, that is my thinking for that. Okay, so I have 2 more space ones. So my first one was a really lovely kit I got given to me on Mother's Day, and I've only worked on it once. So hopefully this will give me the kick to get it out again, because it is a beautiful design. It is Love by Gecko Rouge, and look at that sky. I mean, that is space, isn't it? It's so beautiful. Look at the stars, the comments, the colours. It's just stunning. Now, Aurora Art is the artist, and they're actually a really amazing watercolour artist. They have videos on YouTube, and in this day and age, I just think it's incredible that this is what they do with watercolour. It's not digital art, it's not AI. Yeah, this is from watercolour design. It's so beautiful, and I am excited to get back to it. I have started it, that's the positive. And that's what I did. I don't know if this was the right decision or not. I started down the bottom. I thought it could be cool to get some of the black trees in and then get to the sky. So this is my giant start. It is on 25 count, easy grid even weave. I'm doing it 2/1 tent. As you see, I kind of pretty much only put 1 session into it. And I am up to 1,113 stitches out of 130,200. So a bit of a way to go. And 0.85%, because this design's quite big. It's 465 by 280. So yeah, it'll be good to get back to that and get more of my tree done so it looks like a tree. So just a black corner. Okay, now my next one is also a full coverage by Gecko Rouge. This actually was their November Patreon pattern last year. You can get it as a kit, but I just got it from the PDF from Patreon and kitted it up myself out of DNC. And I better put a picture in of what it looks like. It is artwork by Kate Brazier. I just love this, the stunning colours, the Aurora, because it's called Aurora Cottage, hence the space connection. And I'll be excited to get back to this. This is where mine is so far, so it looks a bit better than the last one. And it's at exactly 6%, so that's quite nice too, isn't it? So this design is, oh, it's quite big. So 7,578 stitches have been completed out of 126,400, and I am at exactly 6%. So yeah, it's quite a way to go, but no, I enjoy this one. This one's actually quite a bit more block stitching, so hopefully once I get there, and it's 2 over 1/10 as well, using the DMC. So yes, hopefully if it gets spun a few times in September, I will get some good progress on it. So that, I was going to say that is all, but it's actually quite a bit, isn't it? It is, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 projects for my wheel, plus a 9th project. Which is my main project, the Climbing Ghost Designs one. So yeah, that's what I will be working on in Space September. How exciting. I have also done my September acoustic. As you know, I like to, well, I only started last month, but I really enjoyed my August acoustic. I think I got 4 out of 6 goals done, which I was quite excited, and I'll share that with you in my next Flosstube. But yes, my September acoustic, I'll put it up, is out now. It's available on my Facebook page for free. So I'll put the details below. It's called Adelaide Stitches, and just answer 3 questions and then you can join and have access to that. So yes, and September is 9 letters, which I have 9 projects, so I'm thinking that is quite perfect for it. I will be fitting mine in there and setting some goals and yeah, having some spacey fun for September. So let me know if you're going to stitch a space project too. I'll also do Space September, a hashtag on Instagram as well if you're not on Facebook, because it's just nice to share and see what everyone's stitching. It's so fun. And yeah, it's Thursday today. I'm hoping tomorrow I can film a normal Flosstube and actually catch up and talk about what I've stitched this month and have a 5,000 subscriber celebration. So thank you everyone so much for subscribing. I really appreciate it. It's incredible. It's such an amazing, lovely community. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for all your likes, your comments, subscribes, and fingers crossed I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.